Hello, African Diaspora News family. My name is Reneilwe Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel. I'm reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. We are all aware of what is happening in Los Angeles with all the wildfires, people losing their homes and memories. It's horrible what is happening to the residents of Los Angeles. My thoughts and prayers are with them. But the story that caught my attention was that of a mother leaving her son who had cerebral palsy and was blind to die in the fire. Rory, who was blind and had cerebral palsy, passed away in the LA fires. He told his mom to leave him so she could save herself. His mother said all the phone lines were down and they were unable to call 911. He said, and I quote, "Mom, leave me." The mom says she couldn't lift him, she couldn't move him, so the mom ran to safety while her child burned painfully to death. Check out this clip as the mother explained what happened the day her son died in the wildfires.
It was my baby, and he died needlessly.
His mum Shelley revealing the litany of letdowns as the Palisades fire approached.
Guess what didn't work? 911. All the phone lines were down.
Rory, who was born blind with cerebral palsy, lived in a self-contained cottage on the property. Embers were raining down. Shelley's hoses ran dry.
He said, "Mom, leave me." And no, Mom can leave the kid. And I've got a broken arm. I couldn't lift him. I couldn't move him. When the fire department brought me back, his cottage was burnt to the ground.
Listen, I'm not judging anybody, but I'm a mom. I would die for my son. I would die. If anything happens to that boy, I would still carry him on my back even when he has children of his own. He comes first before my grandchildren, unfortunately. So it doesn't make sense that a mother would be okay leaving their child to die painfully, knowing that they will die painfully, and also knowing that she could control the situation. In that video, she's so nonchalant, composed for someone that lost a child. I'd be mute. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. People react differently to situations. One might even think that maybe she had a life insurance on her son and she stands to cash in big when the whole ordeal dies down. I read somewhere that she didn't leave him. She went to call for help, and by the time she got back, her son's cottage had already burned to the ground. I say she went to get an alibi because this looks bad. She needed an alibi, and that 911 call and going out to look for help was her alibi. A similar story happened. A brother burned to death with his disabled son after he refused to leave his side. A 67-year-old amputee father was killed in the LA wildfires after staying behind to wait for an ambulance for his disabled son, who also died. Anthony Mitchell, who was found by the side of his son Justin, who was in his early 20s and suffered cerebral palsy in Altadena, California, after his family said he tried to protect them both. They didn't make it out. Mitchell's daughter, Hijimi White, told the Washington Post that, her father tried so much to take out his little brother from the burning fire, but unfortunately, the father could not sit with him in the wildfires while they both burned to death. That is true parenting. I am not judging anybody, but that is rational. That's a rational explanation for your death. That is a warranted death, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, different strokes for different folks. People react differently, but a father dying for his disabled son made more sense to me. I mean, they shouldn't die. They should have gotten help. But yeah, that shows that a parent truly loves you. A parent would care for you. A parent would die for their children. That is what it means to be a true parent. The other one, I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to judge, but hey, it looks like she had a heavy insurance, a heavy life insurance out of her son, and she stands to cash in big. And it looks like the burden have been lifted off her shoulders, you know. So she just said, you know what, screw them kids, I'm just going to save myself. And when this dies down, I stand a chance on cashing in millions of dollars and starting my life afresh without this burden. Because I can imagine taking care of a disabled child. It's not easy. Let me just say, it's not easy. They require a lot of medical attention, and it's not cheap. Those medical attentions don't come cheap. So I think maybe she based her decision based on that. But she must not come here and say, I went to look for help for my son, and when I came back, the cottage had burned down. No, you went to look for an alibi. You had this planned out to the T. And the fires were your saving grace. They came at the most perfect time. So you went to look for an alibi. That 911 call was an alibi. You know what you meant to do. So let's not even play that game. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora News channel.
Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel